Welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and the game we're going to review today is Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. First of all, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, ININ Games, for sending me a physical review copy, along with all of this awesome swag you see behind me, which I will show at the end of the video. So, Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World is a remake of the original 1994 classic Monster World 4 that was only released on the Sega Mega Drive in Japan and sadly not on the Genesis here in the United States. This remake was released in 2021 and was overseen by its original creator. It has been re-released and translated on various Sega Genesis collections over the years, and if you're trying to get an original Mega Drive copy of Monster World 4, yeah, you'll have to pay an arm and a leg thanks to the state of retro video game collecting today. Well, I don't really think I need this kidney or one of my legs. Since I never played the original Mega Drive version of Monster World 4, which I also got a review code for, thanks again ININ Games, I will be reviewing this from the perspective of someone whose first exposure to the entire Monster World series was from this game. And as we do here on Awesome Video Game Memories, I will be talking about spoilers, so just be careful. So we start off the game with a Star Wars-like text crawl from Queen Prapril 13, the descendant of one of the Praprils from one of the previous Monster World games. Wow, this is already better than the sequel Star Wars trilogy. Then we see an evil giant eyeball and 4 evil wizards plotting their evil scheme to seal the spirits, and these spirits call out to our protagonist, a young girl named Asha from the town of Estefan. Because of these evil wizards, monster attacks are increasing throughout the land, and Asha wants to prove herself as a warrior to save the day. So here's where we begin the main gameplay as you control Asha, who swings a sword, and these enemies look similar to a certain series where you battle dragons on a quest. Might be kind of familiar. One thing extremely impressive about this game that was even executed well in the original Mega Drive version is the use of background and foreground to travel through doors so we don't have to overcomplicate the areas and dungeons of the game, making exploration extremely unique, although I found myself getting a bit lost if the background was a bit too far. And throughout the game, as you fight enemies, you can charge up the magical hit meter at the bottom left to unleash a powerful attack, and you can collect blue stones to increase your life meter. I found the dungeons and bosses to be fairly lengthy and challenging, totally reminiscing of the 16-bit era of games and not too difficult. In fact, the bosses weren't really that hard in this game in my opinion, other than a small amount that stumped me at first. And after getting past the Tower of Silence, which is the game's first major dungeon, we get the lamp with the lamp spirit, and he tells us to go to the Palace of Rapdanga to be acknowledged as a warrior. When you finally get to Rapdanga, which is considered the game's main hub world, you're introduced to your companion, the Pepalogoo, who can help you traverse long chasms and make longer jumps. Also in Rapdanga, you can go to shops to upgrade your weapons and armor. Once we reach the palace, we talk to the lovely Queen Prapril 13, who grants you the title of warrior and asks you to free the 4 spirits. In order to access the temple door that will take us to the areas where the spirits are, we need to get the corresponding medallions. So now our main goal is to rescue all the spirits from the evil wizards in each area. Each of these areas are very colorful and well designed, which will definitely keep you occupied for a long time. I gotta say my favorite area was probably the Stream Sanctuary, where you get to travel through these water pipes. Raging waters, man! However, my least favorite area was the Ice Pyramid, where you had to memorize all these spell arrow patterns, but luckily I took pics of them with my phone. Hey, this ain't 1994, man! And I also didn't like the small trivia section where I had to use my phone to get past it, since I'm an absolute dunce. So once you finally defeat 3 of the wizards and rescue those spirits, it's finally time to get the last medallion. Or is it? We go back to Rapdanga with an ominous look in the sky and everyone seems off. We visit one of the elderly women in her house and her Pepalogoo transforms! He was so cute before! Once we go outside, the town is filled with the evil Pepalogoos, and we encounter the Sky Dweller, who tells us Queen Prapril 13 has the last medallion and we need to get it from her. Once we get back to the palace, she's changed and become evil. I will totally serve you and do anything you ask me to, my super hot queen. She declares that she wants us to die, and her evil Pepalogoo fires a missile out of its mouth, and our Pepalogoo gets in the way and protects Asha. No, not Pepalogoo! So we engage the evil Queen Prapril 13 in a boss battle, and after defeating her, she says she'll spare us for now and disappears, leaving us alone with our fallen Pepalogoo. Oh no, not Pepalogoo, man! Outside, the sage tells us that Pepalogoo still lives but is now inside an egg. So we go to the Sky Dweller, who was able to get us the last medallion so we can save the last spirit. We go to the clouds and fly on a magic carpet to the toughest dungeon yet. After traversing the conveyor belt horrors of this dungeon, we shrink down and have to fight a pretty tough boss battle, which took me a while to figure out. After we defeat the final wizard and get the wind spirit, we go back to Rapdanga and have one last battle with Queen Prapil 13, and after we defeat her, she taunts us to call in our fallen Peplugu, and it comes back bigger and better than ever. Now that's what I call an upgrade. And now our giant Peplugu sings a tune that restores everything back to normal, and Queen Prapil 13 is back to her normal kind self. We make our way to the final dungeon to battle the final boss Walrera, who is the big eyeball from the beginning, and thanks to our Peplugu sacrificing himself, we finally beat him and win the game. Peplugu, your sacrifice will not be in vain! As the credits roll, we're celebrating with Asha as the new hero, but sadly the sage tells us that Peplugu is gone forever. Or is he? A group of smaller Peplugus bring our buddy back and he's normal again. Yay! And the final credits roll and we finally end Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. I definitely gotta say, as this was my first exposure to the Monster World series in general, I had a blast with this game, especially being a fan of the Shantae series, although this game predates Shantae. While certain parts of the game can get a bit difficult, it's never impossible, and just like games in the 16-bit era, you'll eventually get past it. It only took me a bit over 4 hours to beat this game and the original version of the game, but I do feel like it's a great experience and I would highly recommend it for platforming fans, especially fans of Shantae. Now I know the fandom is divided between this game and the original, but I'd probably recommend this one a little more for players who are new to the Monster World / Wonder Boy series, and there are more games in this series that have been remade for modern consoles, which I will definitely check out. Alright, so that ends this episode on awesome video game memories about Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World, and now I'm going to show you all the swag ININ Games sent me. Alright everybody, I'm going to show you all the awesome swag I got from ININ Games. So here is some Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World swag. You know, there's a mask. I'm going to try that on in a bit. Hey ladies. Some stickers. Here's a Monster World 4 poster. Here's a Peplugu. Here's another cool poster. And here's a 16-bit Asha. And here is a coffee mug. Coffee boost, man. All the 16-bit sprites. Alright, I got some more swag to show you. Alright, so here's some extra stickers I got. And back for adventure. Let's turn this over. The saga continues. Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. Legendary are the adventures of Asha and Peplugu, which many fans have enjoyed in Monster World 4. And that's why we're excited to bring the iconic duo back to modern consoles, thanks to the work of original members of West 1 and Monster World 4's creator, Ryuichi Nishizawa. The fully remastered version stays true to its roots and will hopefully delight both long-time loyal fans of the series and new interested gamers. We proudly celebrate the release and want to thank you for your interest in this great project. Therefore, we have put an exclusive collection of awesome items for you. We have a lot of exciting projects in the works and would be pleased if you'd like to stay in touch with us. Alright, then I got this letter. May 11th, 2021, which was quite a long time ago. Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. Firstly, a big thanks for your interest in Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. To commemorate the release on May 28th, we are sending you the PlayStation 4 box retail version of Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World, which also includes the original Monster World 4s exclusively. Please note that the download of Monster World 4 with a digital code will only be possible for May 26th. Which has passed a long time ago and I claimed it already. We're always delighted when people enjoy our games and we're happy if you'd want to publish a review. Reviews online can appear from May 21st onwards. Well, that embargo passed a long time ago, so yeah, thank you very much. Kind regards from the whole ININ Games team. Alright, last but not least is this giant Wonder Boy poster, which is very hard to hold with one hand. I'm doing my best. Yeah, see, there it is. And then in the back is Monster World 4. Okay, I'm going to try to get this laid out much better. Just give me a second here. Alright, here we go. Monster World 4, July 1994. I was about to turn 13 that year. Here's Asha. There's all the characters. And illustrated by Maki Ozora. And there you go. Huge thanks to ININ Games for sending me all this awesome Asha swag. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out these other videos, and also make sure to follow me on social media and check out the official Battle Geek Plus website. Take care.